Hello and welcome to this week's mailbag. I'm Doug Kyed. If you have a question for me, tweet it to me at Doug Kyed using the hashtag MailDog, and maybe I will answer it. First question I am going to answer comes from Travis. He asks, do you agree with Ian Rappaport's latest report that Bill will use a premium pick on a quarterback? Maybe. The answer is maybe. And I think that it would probably take one of the top 3 quarterbacks to fall, and that would either be Joe Burrow, so that certainly is not happening, Oregon's Justin Herbert, who I think is probably the best fit in this class for the Patriots, but he'll probably be off the board in the first 6 picks. Third option would be Tua Tagovailoa out of Alabama, and that one's more possible. He's dealing with a hip injury. Coming off of that, he's got other durability issues, only 6 feet tall. I think he's a great quarterback, but other teams might be a little bit hesitant to use a top pick on him. So if he started to fall, maybe the Patriots would trade up for him. I'm not totally on board with the idea of the Patriots taking Utah State's Jordan Love. I wouldn't hate the idea. I think he's a very talented quarterback. He's got a huge arm. He can throw on the move. He can throw flat-footed. He can drop a ball in a bucket. But there's also a lot of poor decisions that he made in 2019, leading to a 20-touchdown, 17-interception season. So the Patriots would really have to rein him in to get him to really play in what they've used as their system for the past 20 or so years. So while it would be an upside pick, it would also be a little bit surprising if the Patriots did wind up taking Love in the first round. Second question here comes from Pat62, who asks, do you think the Pats attack wide receiver again over tight end? I'm just wondering, it with being a down tight end draft and a historic wide receiver draft, next draft is a beast tight end draft. Maybe take one this year late with upside. I do certainly think it's possible the Patriots take a wide receiver before a tight end, simply because at that number 23 pick, there might be a wide receiver worth taking in the first round. And there isn't, in my opinion, at tight end. I think that Cole Kmet is the top tight end. He's probably coming off the board in the second round. Followed up with him would be, Harrison Bryant, Hunter Bryant, Adam Troutman, Albert Okwuegbunam. So I don't think that there's a player necessarily worth a super high pick at tight end, whereas there's going to be a lot at wide receiver. If the Patriots did take a wide receiver either at number 23 overall, in the second round, in the third round, that might be a player who should have been taken a round higher or several picks higher in a normal draft. But this one is so loaded with wide receivers that you're going to get a very good value no matter where you're taking a player. Third and final question, let's get to this one quickly. Celtic Green 2020 asks, biggest need other than tight end to focus on in the draft, and that is linebacker. The Patriots lost Kyle Van Noy, they lost Jamie Collins, and they lost Elandon Roberts in free agency. They need a big body at that position, whether he's playing inside next to Juwan Bentley or Dante Hightower, whether he's playing on the edge, filling in for Kyle Van Noy or Jamie Collins, but they need some sort of big 240-pound linebacker who can thump, who can set the edge, who can defend against the run, who can blitz a little bit. And this is a good year for the Patriots to need a player like that, because there's a lot of guys who fit that mold in the draft. Ohio State's Malik Harrison, Wyoming's Logan Wilson. I like Minnesota's Carter Coughlin. He would be a guy who would be moving from the edge over to inside linebacker, but there's a lot of appealing options in the draft for the Patriots at linebacker, and that's good for them.